What's up, everybody? It is Amrinder Singh, and today I'm gonna explain another Sidhu Musial song named "So High." I think this is his maybe a second or third song, he released at the beginning. I think this is the song made him famous. All right, so yeah, so we are gonna learn a lot of good colloquial vocabulary through this song, all right, and which would help you to improve your vocabulary, not necessarily vocabulary in general, but colloquial vocabulary, all right, which is gonna be improve your daily conversation, all right. Let's get started. He said, "ਤੂੰ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਨੂੰ ਮੰਨ ਜਾਂ ਨਾ ਮੰਨ ਅਲੜੇ ਅੱਖ shotgun already." All right, so basically he when he say already he's referring to a girl. All right, then he say man jana man means like accept me or don't accept me. All right, or maybe give me a value or don't give me the value. It doesn't matter. When he say tum gabru nu man ja na man lade, it means it doesn't matter what you think about me. That's the meaning collectively from this sentence. If we go one by word, like a man ya na man, accept or don't accept, that's the meaning one word by word. But whole line is mean, it doesn't care what you think about me. Then he said ak shotgun already. So ak means eye, shotgun means shotgun. He's like a, I don't care, what you think about it, but my eye is shotgun. Like my eyesight is like a shotgun, all right? That's what he's saying. Yeah, I think he said ak varangage shotgun already. I think varangage, I think is a Barambor gun. Basically, he's talking about the gun, like my eyes like a gun, all right? Accept it or not accept it. That's what he's talking about. He said, "Dilan te nishane siddhe maar diya." So dil means a heart, all right? Siddha means the straight. Nishana, he said nishane is a plural. Nishana means a aim or target, Marna means like a hitting. So he is saying, like, I don't care what you think about me or whatever. My eyes is like a shotgun and it's hit on the heart. All right. That's what he's talking about. If you see the meaning of collectively, that's what he's talking to, girl. All right. So he said, ਸਿਰ ਉਤੋਂ ਲੰਘਣ ਫਲਾਈ ਕਰਕੇ ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ. So ਸਿਰ means a head, and the fly ਕਰਕੇ, means like a fly or like a, then he said ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ. ਉੱਚੀਆਂ means a high, ਗੱਲਾਂ means talks, Tera yar means if he's talking to a girl, it means like your boyfriend. Like basically he's saying I'm, like he's talking to his girlfriend. So basically he was talking about, like my talks just go overhead over you, like my talks go over your head, because my talks are so high that you can't understand me. That's what he's talking about. All right. So yeah, basically he's repeating like ਉੱਚੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ, like my talks are so high, like it's not easy to understand that. That's what his meaning. So he said dukki tikki puri thok thok rakhda. So who is dukki tikki? So dukki tikki referring to some, when we, if we referring to the people, dukki tikki, dukki da banda, tu dukki tikkiyan, whatever. So it means we are not giving you value. You're like dukki tikki means very low value. It could be a stuff, it could be a people. Mostly it's used for people, He said dukki tikki thok thok rakhda, or thok ke rakhna, like a keep them under me, So yeah, some people, like whatever, and so dukki tukki, he's referring to the some people, maybe his opponents or whatever, like a tok tok rakda, like I keep them under me, That's what we mean. Dukki tukki tok tok rakda. So then he said danger te jaan leva shaunk rakhda. So danger English word, right? And jaan leva is also a dangerous. All right, jaan leva means shaunk means hobbies. So jaan leva hobbies means very dangerous hobbies. Jaan means a life. And jaan leva which is threat to the life. So his hobbies are very dangerous. All right, that's what he is saying. ਡੇਂਜਰ ਤੇ ਜਾਨ ਲੈਵਾ ਸ਼ੌਂਕ ਰੱਖਦਾ ਦੂਰੀ ਫੁੱਟ ਦੀ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਐ ਮੰਡੀਰ ਖੜਦੀ ਜੱਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੜ ਕੇ ਗਲਾਉ ਕਰਦਾ So then he said ਦੂਰੀ ਫੁੱਟ ਦੀ ਬਣਾ ਕੇ ਮੰਡੀਰ ਖੜਦੀ ਡੱਬ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਲੌਕ ਰੱਖਦਾ. Alright, so dub means underneath of your belt or pant, where people keep the gun. So Glock, I think he's referring to the gun. Glock, I think something related to the gun. So yeah, he's keeping. I keep my gun in like on my waist, and then he said like at the beginning he said foot di duri bana ke mandir khaddi. Foot means 1 feet, all right, or foot, all right. Duri means a distance, all right. He says shea foot. I don't know what he said. I need to listen it again one sec. No, he said just said like a duri foot di bana ke mandir khaddi, all right. So mandir means a group of guys, all right, or young guys, whatever. So he said duri foot di bana ke mandir khaddi. So when he is in the group, nobody like stay touch with him. Like they keep the distance, so like a 1 feet distance, all right. So what he's talking about in this lines, first he talked about like his hobbies are dangerous, all right, life-threatening hobbies he has, and then he keep the gun in his like a pocket or whatever, or underneath of his belt, and that's why there are a lot of guys, they just maintain the distance when he is among the people. That's what he's saying, all right. So yeah, basically he's just repeating his lines again, all right. So he said khunu daleri rendi pump kardi. So daleri means encouragement, all right, encouragement, and khoon means a blood, all right. So there are two names for blood in Punjabi. One is khoon, one is lahu, all right. So pump, English word, right? Like his encouragement pumps his blood, all right. He said khoon nu daleri rendi pump kardi, all right. So yeah, his encouragement or his bravery pumps his blood, all right. So yeah, that's what he said in his first line. Then he said low rider sadak utte jump kardi. So see how he's connecting the line. The first line he said khunu daleri rendi pump kardi. So he used pump kardi ending. Then he said low rider sadak utte jump kardi. Pump kardi, jump kardi. It's matching the ending. This is how they create the songs, all right. So anyway, so then he said low rider. So low rider is a car, all right. Low rider sadak utte jump kardi. Sadak means a road, all right. Utte means a on, all right. Jump means a jump. So he said now he didn't mention my, but like when he's talking about the song, he's talking about himself, all right. So he say sadak utte low rider jump kardi. So low rider is jumping on the road. That's what he is saying, all right. Then he said allada de sine thar diya, all right. Allada means the girls, the young age girls, all right. So sine means sina means also the chest, or the chest, and tharna means make it cool or make it calm, all right. So these things, the low rider, all right, these keep girls calm, maybe not necessarily calm, maybe like it leaves the butterflies. I think it's a better, I think yeah, I think it's a better translation. If we go to direct, then it's like a keep them calm, but it's not, I think, good translation. The good translation like a these like my bravery and my low rider like is keep, or it's make the butterfly in girl's stomach. I think that's the better explanation, all right. So again, he is speaking or singing his hook lines. Sir utto langan fly karke. I already explained like my talks go over your head. All right, that's what he's talking about. So he said, Naam kare shine jimin top wali. Alright, Naam or Na means a name. Alright. He said, Naam kare shine jimin top wali. Shine means, English word, Jime top wali. Jime means how. How top means the sunlight. Alright. So he said, my name shines like a sunlight, It's so bright, That's what he's saying. So he said, ਮੂੰਹਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ ਚੁੱਪ ਬੱਲੀਏ success ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਰਦੀ. Alright, so ਮੂੰਹਾਂ means like a mouth. He uses it to plural. ਮੂੰਹ means a mouth. ਮੂੰਹਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਚੁੱਪ ਬੱਲੀਏ. The ਚੁੱਪ means silence. Alright, so in my mouth or our mouth there is a silence. Alright, then he says success ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਰਦੀ. Alright, so ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ I think he mentioned ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ success ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ੋਰ ਕਰਦੀ. So success, English word, you know it. Shore means the make, the noise, the loudness. That's called shore. Alright, share means the city, and he is basically talking about, I just stay silent, alright, but my success makes the sound or makes the noise for me. That's what he was saying. Alright, so he said at the end, ਸਾਡਾ top ਤੇ ਬੰਦੂਕਾਂ ਦਾ group ਵੱਲੀ ਜੀ. So top means English word, and banduk means the guns. Alright, group means group. So he's talking about, I think, like my group have a lot of guns, stuff like that. It's on top. I think that's what he's saying. Alright. So yeah, he just repeating his lines, same like my name, is like a shines like a sunlight. So basically he just repeating his lines. Then he said, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰੀ ਯਾਰੀ ਅਲੜੇ ਮਾਰੂ ਹਥਿਆਰ ਨੇ, something like that. So at the beginning he said, ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰੀ ਯਾਰੀ ਅਲੜੇ. ਜਿੰਨਾ ਜਿੰਨਾ means like those people. Alright, yari means friendship. Alright, ਅਲੜੇ he's mentioning the girl, young girl. Alright, the girl he's talking to. Alright, so then he said maru hathiar. Maru means the dangerous. Hathiar means the weapons. I think I need to listen his second part. Yeah, he said maru hathiar dene shikari already. Shikari means a hunter. They are the hunter for dangerous weapons because they know how to hunt with the dangerous dangerous weapon. Alright, they know how to hunt somebody with dangerous weapons. He's talking about his friends. Alright, then he said ਧਰਤੀ ਦੇ ਸੁੱਟਦੇ ਨੇ ਪਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ, like ਧਰਤੀ means earth. ਸੁੱਟਣਾ means like ਸੁੱਟਣਾ means like a throw. When they hit somebody, the person fall down on the earth. ਸੁੱਟਦੇ ਨੇ means like a throw. ਪਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ, I don't understand this. ਪਾਰ ਦੀਆਂ means like something from different, like from far or another country, something like that. But in the context, it doesn't mean that way. I think in context he's talking about like his friends are the hunter of dangerous weapon, and they can make fall anybody, they can hunt anybody. That's what he's talking about. All right, again he's singing his hook lines, like his talks will go over your head. All right, he said ਕਰਦਾ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਡੀਲ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਹੈ. So it means he deals from the Canada. Yeah, he makes the deal from Canada. All right, so he said munda puri gangsta appeal soni. Munda means a boy, gangsta appeal, English word again. Soni, he's telling to a girl like I have a gangsta appeal. All right, that's what he's saying. He said ਜਦੋਂ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ 4-4 ਗੀਤ ਸੁੱਟਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ bad feel star ਬੱਲੀਏ or ਸੋਹਣੀਏ he referred to the girl at the end, alright? ਜਦੋਂ ਮਹੀਨੇ ਵਿੱਚ 4 means like a 4 4 means a 4 he said twice 4 alright? ਜਦੋਂ means a when, alright? Geet means song, alright? Sortada means throw. So when he throw four songs, alright, not necessarily four like a multiple songs in a month, alright? When he throw the dozens of songs in a month, alright, then he said, Kardene star feel bad, Sony. Star means the star singers, the other singers who are the stars, alright? Kardene bad feel like they feel bad. Why they feel bad? Because when he throw the hit songs in a month, like dozens of songs, maybe 4 or 8 songs, because his songs are getting hit, and they feel other singers who are the popular singers, they feel bad. That's what he's talking about. Alright, so he is repeating his lines again, like he is dealing from Canada, his appeal is gangsta, whatever. That's what he already explained. So basically, in this songs, he speaks 2 or 3 lines, then he repeat again. Alright, so we already discussed that. Then we need to move to next lines. Then he said, "Jo copycat bane geetkar sale ne." Something I think sale here. Sale is being used for a swear word, alright, which means Sala basically means your wife's brother, alright. I think I made a podcast about it. Why it's a bad word? You can check this out, alright. So he said those singers who do the copy of the songs or who write copy songs, like they copy from somebody, alright. That's what he's mentioning. I don't know what he's gonna say. Let's see what he's gonna say. So he said those singers or the writers who become famous just copying other people's song, and then he said Pad suttaniya Sidhu Moosewale ne. Padna means when you ripped something off, alright? So he said, I'm gonna rip those artists, those singers, those writers apart, alright? That's what I'm gonna do. Like, it means what he's saying, like, I'm gonna make them feel like I'm gonna be hit, nobody's gonna listen to them. That's what he's saying, alright? What he said, I need to listen it again. He said, "Rakhde si neeta aime khar diyan." Neet means like a wish or you're thinking, khar diyan. So khar means the jealousy, all right? So those people who keep the jealousy with me, I'm gonna rip them apart. That's what he's saying, all right? So again, he is singing his hook lines like a my talks goes overhead of you, something like that, all right? All right, guys, this was the song. It's the end of the song, all right? There are a lot of repeated lines are already described. But the thing you notice, I understand everything in the song. Because this song is old and I heard it so many times. I think it's 9, maybe 8 years older song. And I heard, everywhere people are playing it. So because older song listened many times, I understand everything. When the new song released, there would be some things I won't understand, even as a native speaker, all right? I even described or explained recently some new songs which I heard first time, maybe twice or 3 times, I don't know, very new. There would be some lines I won't understand, That's pretty normal. If listening a song you can't understand properly, this is not a big deal because this is what happens with the native speakers as well, all right? So anyway, you learn a lot of good vocabulary through this episode, and it would help you to speak and it would help you to understand more Punjabi people because you improve your vocabulary. And because this is very important because the colloquial vocabulary is different than that we say the formal Punjabi because that's more spoken style. So if you want to learn how to speak like a native speaker or you want to understand Punjabi native speaker, you can also take private classes from me, and all the links in the description. If you want to reach out to me, there are Patreon links, there are my email, my Telegram. Check out and text me. I'll reply to you. Whatever you help need. If you want to have any question, you can let me know. You can comment about this episode, if you're listening it on YouTube, whatever. All right. So at the end, I hope you enjoy it and learn something new today. I'll be back with another lesson another day.